This is Soul Blazer 2, more commonly called Illusion of Gaia. I don't remember if this has anything, if you said at the title screen. I don't think I've ever read that, read anything if it does. It is not looking like it. But, I played this a ton growing up. Oh. Thought that was... I have to actually have it... Okay. Thought I'd get a little bit more control. Anyways, I grew up playing this quite a bit, along with Soul Blazer. My name is Will. A year has passed since I went to the Tower of Babel with my father. My father and his party met with disaster. Somehow I made it back to South Cape. I still can't believe my father is gone. I'll never believe it. When I grow up, I'll be an explorer and see the world. Somewhere I'll meet my father. That's all for today's lesson. You four do your best not to fall behind. Demons have appeared outside of town. If you go very far, you must go with your parents. I'll see you guys at the usual place. I have to go home first. I'll see you guys there later. If you don't hurry home, your mother will think that you were kept after school. Like always, the cave at the seashore. So before the stream, I wrote down where all these red jewels are at. If you think that's cheating, then that just means you never owned this game. Every single red jewel was listed in the manual. Hey Will, how many times have I told you not to come up here? You have a habit of jumping down from places. Well, I guess I can't really stop you. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I will help you on your journey. Only one with the dark power can see this space. You are the chosen one. In the dark space, you can record a travel journey. Stop there before you depart. Okay. Yep, got the red jewels. You got a limited inventory space. I don't think I have ever cared about condition. The red jewels are for this guy, who looks different in every single location. There is also a reason for that. I am the jeweler gem. I control the 7 seas. What is your business? The red jewels? This is a rare jewel. Let me hold it for you. There are now 1 jewels in the room. What room? I just wanted to see you. Is that right? How do you do? Once you hold up the red jewels, you'll have to come running to my place. I'm a famous master of disguises. If you saw me in another town, you wouldn't know me. I will give you goods for the jewels as written on the list. Yeah, so for that amount of jewels, like total, obviously, there's only 50 in the entire game. Once you amass the jewels and you talk to him, you get the upgrades. Yeah, there's only a single item. The rest are actual stat upgrades, except for the secrets. And what he was talking about with the jewels, if you use it, like if I went in here and equipped it, and then I used it, it would go to him. No sooner was the door to Seth's house open than a jar came flying out. So that's how it helps with the limited inventory space. What's wrong with having a little fun with my hard-earned money? It's no joke, that man. I put up with it for Seth's sake, but if it weren't for him, I'd have left long ago. So this is a fairly similar kind of gameplay to... This is Lance's house. He lives here with his frail mother. Similar gameplay to Soul Blazer. Just walk right through her, okay. I like the world building in Soul Blazer better. Like you kill stuff and it adds more to towns and people and all that. But this, oh no, what are you doing, this child? Honestly. But this game just has like a better engine, I guess. So there's one more jewel in here. Anybody who's played this will know exactly. Yeah. It's annoying. It was natural for the four friends to call the seaside cave their second home. Usually when lessons were done at the school, they gathered there to talk and play games until sundown. What is it, Will? It's late. I'm playing cards with Seth. Wait a minute. I think I may have to go talk to... Actually, yeah, I think I have to go talk to Will's grandparents. This is my house. The pie that Grandma Lola is making smells really great. Welcome home, Will. Dinner isn't ready yet. Go outside and play for a while. Okay, so maybe not. It might be when I'm done at the cave. Coming home at this hour probably means you had to stay after school again. Haha, excellent. Even if a boy can't study, he should show a little initiative. Okay, so I thought I had to come here first for some reason. This is apparently no one important's house. My friend Eric lives here. This is the biggest house in South Cape. Will envied people born to rich families. So that just went from first to third person, so that was weird. I don't think there's any other items to find in here. And I'll talk about the third jewel when I actually get to that point. Ahaha, I'm going to win again for sure. What is it, Will? It's late. I'm playing cards with Seth. Wait a minute. Okay, I just had to talk to both of them. Suddenly, Eric rushed in with a desperate look on his face. Ah, news. Big news. The Princess of Edward Castle has run away. They say she came to South Cape. That's all? You came in such a hurry that I thought something really big had happened. The princess is probably that spoiled girl, Kara, the one you like so much. Liar, maybe the soldiers will come here looking for her. The soldiers from Edward Castle look so cool I want to steal a helmet. Too. That's not how you spell steal. Oh, I want a steel helmet too. Okay, that's what it was. I can read. Everyone's here. What should we do today? I want to see Will's mysterious power. You haven't seen it? He can move things without touching them. He moved that statue that's in the corner of the cave. Will, show me again. Oh, it moved. It doesn't take much to... Yeah. Next, pick a card, any card. I'll put down 4 cards face down. Pick the one you think is the Ace of Diamonds. And this one, no matter what, it's the Ace of Diamonds that you pick. I got dinner as well, so... Pick the one you think is the Ace of Diamonds. Will picks up a card. It is the Ace of Diamonds, of course. Ah, right. I'm speechless. Hey Seth, this is some type of psychic power, right? Yeah, it must be some kind of psychic power thing. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was magic. Most people have 5 senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. You have quite a bit more than 5. I think Will's psychic power is some kind of 6th sense. What Seth says is too complicated for me to understand. Really? That was super simple. Seth, let's play one more game. If I could only do that. One more game with Seth and I'm going home. Aha, I'm going to win again for sure. Okay. So now it is evening. No. It was already dark by the time Will left the cave. So, the 3rd red gem is right here. This fisherman can appear there, down here, or over here in the corner. I'm pretty sure he only appears here in the evening. Regardless, the red gem is only here in the evening. So what you do, you just keep going in and out of this cave until he decides to appear there. I would like to go faster, but usually whenever I go faster, I miss him and go right back in. I don't know what the chances of him appearing there are, but it's oddly low. I mean, the red gems aren't required for anything, really. It's just, I don't understand why so many of them... Oh, that wasn't too bad. He lifted the strange teapot. What? You found a red jewel. Yeah. I just don't know why they are so... A lot of them are just so hard to find. But that means I can get a free herb. I'm holding 3 of the red jewels for you. You've collected more than 3 jewels. According to the list, you get the herb. You receive the herb. Yeah. And that's, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a full heal. Might only be like 8 points or something. And each of those little dots up at the top is 2 hits. The pig's wrecking the room. But why is there a pig in my house? Oink oink. Hamlet, you shouldn't snort at strangers. Is this your house? Yeah, so? Frankly, you look a little shabby. Well, excuse me. Your father and mother not here, huh? Is this a picture of your parents? My father's an explorer. I know, Ullman, the explorer, they say he was lost. He'll come back someday. Are you sad? No? I'd be sad if it were me. I'm sorry. Anyway, is there a piano here? No, there isn't, but Grandma Lola is a great singer. They're singing upstairs now. They have such loud voices. Welcome home, Will. When I sing opera, I lose track of the time. Dinner's not ready yet. Oh my, I haven't sung like this in a long time. Your grandmother Lola used to be a singer. I fell in love with her voice. That's why I married her. Ahaha, you bringing up a thing like that. Will, you shouldn't be surprised to hear that. The girl who was singing with me a minute ago. No, I screamed from downstairs. It's that girl screaming. So I'm pretty glad that getting that 3rd red jewel didn't take the entire stream. I think the last time I played it, it took like 30 minutes. Princess, I've been looking for you. I don't know you, be gone. And that 30 minutes was also like going back into the cave a couple times when he was already there. What are you saying? If I don't take you home, I'll lose my head. What do I care if you lose your head? Princess, do you think I have nothing better to do than chase you down? I must take you home. It's the king's orders. Sorry, I keep taking a bite at the wrong times. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm King Edward's daughter, Kara. Will, I feel as though we've met before. As if we're good friends. As if we were good friends. They just casually go about their business. So the girl likes to play practical jokes. Hey, hey, hey. How was that a practical joke? Edward Castle, there's a big viaduct under the castle. Your grandfather designed it. What, really? I used to be an architect. There's a prison under the castle. It's built like a maze to keep the prisoners from escaping. That's what the bars are supposed to be for? I feel bad that I built a prison where people disappear and are never heard from again. Enough serious talk. Let's eat dinner. I made a delicious pie. Let's sit at the table upstairs. What's wrong with the table down here? We sat down to a feast of snail pie with whipped cream. I only got one piece, but Grandpa Bill ate half the pie. That night, Will dreamed that Kara and he took a trip around the world. And the next morning, something began to happen. I had more snail pie for breakfast. I left you a slice. Good morning, Will. A letter has come for you from King Edward. This is what is written in the letter. Bring the crystal ring from Ullman's things to Edward Castle, King Edward. I've been in a bad mood ever since I saw this letter. Oh, Will, I'll teach you a spell, but I'm upset. Humming this tune makes me feel better. Lola hummed a strange melody. That's pretty. Even though Will had never heard it before, it seemed oddly familiar. If she's supposed to have hummed it all the time, then how has he never heard it? You've learned Lola's melody. Be careful. The crystal ring, never heard of it. There was nothing like that in the luggage your father Ullman left behind. Maybe we could go to Edward Castle. We could see the prince. Maybe we could go to Edward Castle. We could see the princess. Yeah. So I think there's 3 music tunes in the game that you learn, and they take up island space because, of course, they do. I know where some items are at, but I don't think there's any more like herbs or anything to find in town. King Edward has summoned you to the castle. Well, just be careful. This is how traveling on the overworld works. This is King Edward's castle. I must report this intrusion. Will shows a letter to the guard. A guest of the king, I'm sorry, you may pass. There is a jewel here somewhere. Maybe it's later. Wait, nope. What the? Don't raise your voice and mind your manners. Yep. I was not expecting that. Just skip right through that. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's the only red jewel in here. This is the princess's room. Strangers can't enter. Who is it? A guest? This is just a shabby boy. It's me, Kara. Oh, that voice. Let him in, or I'll tell everyone your old nickname. No, pardon me. Please enter. You, yesterday. I was told to bring the crystal ring to King Edward. Terrible. It's terrible. Again, my father is trying to take something important from someone. I've escaped from the castle before, now they won't let me go out. Recently, something very strange has happened in the castle. My mother has hired a famous hunter. It's ominous. Princess, let's go. I feel scared. My father and mother seem to have changed. Please save me. Take me out of here. Please. Princess, please come back, Will. And the translation of this is not great. There's a particular moment much later that I will point out when we get there, because it's bad and a little funny, but mostly bad. And I don't know why I never picked up on it growing up when I played this, because I did play this a lot. I just never realized how bad the translation was at that point. Your Will, you look so shabby. Why does everyone call him shabby? Well, did you bring the crystal ring? No. How dare you say such a thing to me? Guards, throw this impudent weasel in prison. Then go to Will's house and find the ring. Yes, sir. Ma'am, save me. Did you say ma'am? I wonder why I have to suffer so. I wonder what will become of me now. Anyway, I have to think of a way to get out of here. Miss Moss has seen thousands of prisoners come and go. Those prisoners must have been encouraged by any signs of life. Someone was chained to this ball. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. I don't know if this is like a waiting thing or if I need to check certain things. I think it's just waiting. I thought that would have been the perfect time to take a bite, but nope, game's got to progress. A soldier's whisper comes from a hole in the ceiling. It's today's rations of bread. Even Moss drinks water. What? We'll taste some of the bread. The bread is hard. It's the worst thing he's ever tasted. For some reason, he really misses Grandma Lola's creative cuisine. Time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. It pains me to think of the prisoners' feelings, not knowing what they should do. While I was trying to think of a way out, I drifted off to sleep. Those inner monologues randomly changed from first to third person, and it's weird. A familiar voice speaks from the flute. Will, this is your father. Father? You were a cute child, but now you've grown up. Isn't Grandma Lola's pie delicious? Sure, Dad. Where are you? I can't tell you now. I have something to ask of you. Listen. Yes, if it's your wish. I want you to save me. I, too, was once held in the cell. Look at the left-hand wall. This? Have you heard anything from Grandpa Bill? Grandpa, he was an architect. Your grandpa knows the secret of that stone. Secret? Starting now, you will encounter a terrible thing. Do I have to? Pick up the stone your enemy left. The power of the crystal is contained there. That power will prove to be your ally. You must make a pilgrimage to the ruins of the world to find the mystic statues. The closer you get to the crystal, the stronger the evil power will be. Will, no time, quickly, first to the Incan ruins. The flute's voice fades and disappears. So even that was not particularly great translation. Oink, oink. I wonder if this is Kara's pig. But look, there's a letter and a key tied to its tail. The letter read, "Sorry to hear that you're in prison. It's terrible what my father's done, but hear what I have to say. I too am a prisoner in a prison of silk and gold. But tonight I will leave the castle forever. You will also be free, Kara." I have the key. I don't know if I actually have to have it equipped. As he turns the prison key, the steel door opens with a dull sound. I don't need anyone's help. I can get out by myself. Sure. A save point. I'm just going to equip nothing. I don't plan to waste that herb here. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I'll give you some advice. When you defeat all the enemies in an area, you will get a jewel that increases your abilities. Push the start button to see the location of your enemies. Find the demons and defeat them. Yes, I kind of forgot how quickly this game pops up and goes through text, so I'll try to keep that in mind so I don't skip through a lot. Yeah, in places where there's no enemies, start just pauses. In places where there's enemies, it shows a rough map. Your hit point power has increased. Okay. When you defeat all of the enemies around you, a jewel will appear. So that's what I meant by not a particularly good translation, because the jewel that he gave me was right in the middle of the HUD, the DP. I have no idea what that stands for. There's a few things that come to mind that I will not repeat, but it's when you get 100, you get an extra life. I don't know why I would ever want to use a life. Just go back to a save point, and anyways, that's the only thing they are used for. Oh, completely forgetting that there is. If you attack and then press the direction you're facing after attacking, you'll do a second attack, like that jump attack, and it does more damage. I'm not doing too well on those things. I can also defend while doing this. That is another way I have been failing on those things, because I can completely block their shots. Like that. Strength has increased. And killing certain enemies, like that one, he was the last one, so I got that power up. But if I hadn't killed him last, that other thing would have appeared and still opened this door. I'm pretty sure enemies can also drop health. Oh, that actually startled me. I'm pretty sure that enemies can also drop health, but it's kind of rare. These things are invincible. Oh! Hey, what are you doing? And I skipped through the second part of that message. Yeah, that's what I mean. I just barely press the button and it just blows right by it. Really, the enemy count helps more than the locations. There's another herb. Now's the perfect time for a bite. Also, Will's weapon is not obvious, but it is a flute. Like, there's nothing that actually makes it look like a flute. For some reason, I thought that was going to go on the other wall. Oh well. It won't go in, maybe it's rusty. Oh, and I am neglecting... Okay. Neglecting looking at my list of red jewels. I've not missed any. One. When you defeat the enemies, a shiny silver dark gem will appear. If you collect 100 of these, you gain 1 life. Even if you're defeated, you won't have to go back very far. So I think if you actually go with losing a life, you just go back to the start of the screen. I don't remember if you start at full health or like half health or something. Flower in the corner. Oh, try playing the flute. Play the melody. Why would the flower tell me that? He softly played the melody he had learned from Lola. You heard a soft voice from somewhere. Go to the switch on the right-hand wall. The door won't open unless you push the switch on the count of 3. When I shout, push the switch. I'll count 1, 2, 3. Don't make a mistake. The door is open. Go in. I think I usually mess up on that because I think it's like 1, 2, 3, go. And if you like pause slightly on that 3, you just don't get the timing. Because hitboxes are great, I can hit that one up there from down here. It comes in handy quite a bit, actually. Will hears a voice in his head. Will, I've been waiting a long time for you to come. I am Friedan. I am eternal. Let me help you. Let me help you on your journey. As time goes by, you'll come to understand my nature. Will gradually lose his consciousness. So this is one of the many gimmicks in this game. Will can change into different forms. For most of the game, it's just Friedan. And he's got a much longer attack reach. Otherwise, he is identical in combat. Like he gets other... He gets a different set of skills or abilities than Will. Looks like you are hurt. Close your eyes. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I'll give you some advice. Your shape is only temporary. Try standing in front of the statue next to you. Yeah, so he has greater reach, and eventually he will get a long-ranged attack. But this is the entire reason I need him here. Other than that, he does do more damage. Yeah, but yeah, basically, he's just a longer range attack, but he also cannot use melodies, which doesn't come up too much. I think there's like one place coming up soon. I don't know if I'll get to it this stream. I might. But yeah, other than that, there's not a whole lot of difference. There's also no reason not to use him, except for places where you need to use the flute. Another red jewel. Defense has increased. When the enemy is already destroyed, Will can return to his original shape. And it's not usually this long for the transformations either. Found a red jewel. There's the last red jewel here. I saw you, but I'm surprised. You can change your shape like me. I'm Lily, an Atori girl protected by the flower spirit. How do you know a melody you could only have heard from us? I learned it from Grandma Lola. She hummed it whenever she was upset. I have had some of her pie. It tastes rather unusual, doesn't it? You know my grandmother? Actually, she asked me to rescue you. The elder is calling. I have to go. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Will. Now it's evening in the castle. I don't think there's anything I can get down here yet. I think if I missed the red jewel from that person behind the pillar, I could get it now. Of course you've come, thank you. Was the guard asleep outside? His nickname is Old Snorehead, sleeping again. Your little pig has come. His name is Hamlet, cute, isn't he? He's very smart, he has some kind of strange pig power. Please take me out of here. Oh wait, it'll be a long trip, we should take food. Would you go to the cellar with me? And while I'm running, she's just walking normal speed. You found a large, yummy roast leg of yak. Everything's ready. Let's go before the soldiers find us. At last we leave. Let's go to your house. I'm worried about your grandparents. They hurry to Will's. What's happened? It's awful. Who would do such a thing? My grandparents? Grandpa Bill? Grandma Lola? I'll look upstairs. I don't think there's any reason for me to not also look upstairs. Oh. And again, skip right through the text because this game's... What happened? Look at the wall. Miss Mark, a jackal. The jackal's here. Jackal? He's a hunter hired by my mother. An evil man who will stop at nothing. Once he starts after you, there's no stopping him. He has no regard for human life. My grandpa and grandma. Don't worry, you two. You're the one who... Who are you? I'm Will's friend. Lily, do you know anything about this? It's okay. Your grandpa and Grandma are safe. They're in my village. Your village? Itori Village. I've never heard of this village. Naturally, my village has a barrier around it. Ordinary people like you can't see it. Let's go, Will. Okay, I'm going too. It's far too dangerous for a princess. You can't stop royalty, I do whatever I want. Typical of a princess. I think something good is going to happen. Before we go to my village, should we meet the townspeople? We might not be back here for a long time. Okay, I think this is like the last chance to get the red jewels. Although the fisherman, I don't think he will have the red jewel other than that first time. You've collected over 5 jewels. According to the list, your defense power will be raised. Your defense power is raised by 1. Okay. There's 1 jewel in Itori Village, and I think he is there as well. All I really had to do was leave and come back in, I believe. Are you ready to go? No, nothing new there. Alright, if you decide to go, come back here when you're through. Well, I'll save it before I go. Well, there's no real reason to do that. There's no danger. Are you ready to go? Yes. I think something wonderful is going to happen. No, from here on, there will be many hardships. Game... That's what I expected. Have you ever been outside the castle? Crazy girl. Are you totally ignorant of the world? Will is my friend, understand? Hey Will, aren't you my friend too? Yes, of course. I'm glad. I'm glad, Will. Let's go hand in hand. The 3 set off for Lily's village. I think if I say the other one, she like forces herself to go with me, because she has to go. This game's pretty linear too. This is my village, but you're probably surprised that there are no houses. We'll try playing the melody that called to me under Edward Castle. The melody carried on the wind, spread over the meadow. Were you surprised? There's a barrier around this village. Most people can't see it. The princess is getting to be a bother. On the road, all I heard was, "My feet hurt. I'm thirsty. I'm tired of hearing it." I can't help it. My feet hurt. Oh, okay. Well, come with me. I'll show you my house. Oh, I was about to say I wonder where the jewel was at. It's right there. Typically, if something looks suspicious, it's usually something. Will, over here. You're safe. Good, good. A terrible thing happened to us. A man called the Jackal came to the house with some soldiers. He almost got us. Grandpa panicked. I destroyed their digestion with a poisoned marsupial pie. Wow. Then I ran away. Really, thank you. I didn't know that Princess Kara came too. We didn't ask her to come along. This is my house. You can look around the village, but then come back here. Lily, wait. I'll go too. Let's go look around the village. Hidden save point. Oh. Yeah, a few of these spaces have things like this that give you a new ability. Psycho Dash can now be used. Only young Will can use the Psycho Dash. You can smash walls and obstacles by hurling yourself against them. Use the attack button to save energy. Yeah. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I'll give you some advice. Will's power, the Psycho Dash, it can destroy obstacles. Always be alert. If you find a suspicious place, try to destroy it. I don't remember if I have to talk to someone first, or if I just fling myself over here. Will hears a quiet voice behind him. You've come, Will. Okay. Supposed to be behind me, but... And you can hear it when I hit the wall. I thought it was supposed to make his hair move. I know some of the locations will. You found Incan Statue A. So I guess I'm technically missing out on some dialogue by just progressing. And then I saw the thing up there. I don't know if it came up on, if it was noticeable on stream, but... Oh, that's the Incan statue. Good job. I wonder if you were put on this earth to solve the Incan riddle. I'll tell you a legend handed down by our people. Put the statue on the Larai cliff below the ruins, where the spirit's breath cannot reach. The winds in the valley will lead you to the gold ship. Understand? No, but I'll just say yes. It said that the Moon Tribe has one more. Have Lily guide you there. Be careful. I don't think I've ever actually talked to them out here, but I'll see what they have to say. I'm afraid that something bad is going to happen. Meet with the Elder, he knows something. That was the... I actually don't know if it appeared on stream because of the refresh rate, but... that was the guy I just spoke to. And so, Will's hair moving like this, that's what I was looking for against that wall. Some of the locations you can break have that effect. It's a great village, the breeze is refreshing. What, Moon Tribe? I know, not a tribe, more like a strange shadow form. A high mountain peak near here has become their home. Shall we go? Yes, let's go. Okay, I'll lead. I'm going too. I want to see the Moon Tribe. Since I escaped the confinement of the castle, I want to see and hear everything. No, it's too dangerous for princesses. If you don't want to bother Will, just wait here quietly. I seem to be the only one left out. So I'll talk to Grandma Lola. Nya. She's sulking. It's good medicine for a selfish girl. The mountain pass will be difficult, but let's do the best we can. So Will and Lily go to the peak where the Moon Tribe lives. Ah, we've arrived. This is the home. This is the Moon Tribe's home. Good evening. Out for a stroll? Who is it? Up. This body is lighter than air. What are you? Guess who? Cotton Candy's relative, Birdman, Old Man's ghost. Yeah, so none of these are right. Wrong. Actually, we are the Moon Tribe, also known as Shadows. These are just straight up enemies from Soul Blazer. Wherever there's light, there are shadows. We who were changed by being bathed in the light only once will spend our future in a world without light. The comet is a vehicle of destruction whose evil light has changed all creatures. It's a remnant of a weapon from a terrible battle long ago. The world would be unbearable. Yes, you're bright, but you're still immature. One of my party has been kidnapped. Know your destination? No. Maybe someone's chasing you. QQQ. What? Oh. Maybe some... No, I don't know. It comes once every 800 years. This is the 4th time. The more light that reaches you, the stronger the dark power. What will be born of the light this time? We've transcended time and have lived long. We saw the destruction of the Incan Empire. The Incan statue sleeps in the cave below. If you like, we'll give it to you. At any rate, go look in the cave. QQQ. I'll wait here. This is the final shape of those touched by the comet's light. They are horrible creatures whose hearts are filled with hatred and destruction. If you can destroy them within 20 seconds, I'll give you the Incan statue. QQQ. Okay. And that's going to cost me time. And I still managed to get it. Hey, good boy. QQQ. Then I'll give you the Incan statue. Got Incan statue B. Oh, that statue. You are great. There are 2 statues. Go to the Incan ruins. Yes. Yes, my father summoned me. I don't want to fight the demons, but if my father's alive, I'll risk anything to see him. You don't really understand until you lose your parents. Typical. I understand. Let's go to the ruins. They headed to the Incan ruins. Okay, there is a single red jewel here. Use the entrance to the ruins. They say that this is where the puzzle of the Incan legend is hidden. I heard this story from the elder when I was a child. After being invaded, the Incas decided to leave their native land to find a new world. They secretly built a huge ship and filled it with priceless gold artifacts. But there's no record of the ship leaving. That's probably the Incan gold ship in the story. I don't think the elder has ever told that story to any outsider. I wonder what he wants you to do. You're so mean, leaving me behind. How could you do that? Why are you in a place like this? It's dangerous. Lola told me about this place. I've been waiting. I thought you'd left. I thought you'd left me. You should tell me where you're going. What is Will looking for in the ruins? I can't just wait around and eat while Will is working so hard. I'm waiting here for Will to return. Well, a princess wouldn't understand. I'll wait for you here, okay? Will, I remember what the elder said. Put the statue on the Larai cliff below the ruins where the spirit's breath cannot reach. The valley wind will lead you to the gold ship. So I think I did not have to talk to the elder spirit, because otherwise there would be no point in repeating that. There was a tremendous wind at the Larai cliff. That's probably what the old man meant by the breath of the spirits. This is a cliff with no wind. My heart beats fast. thought it was going to tell me about that. But I'm supposed to look for a tile and put that there, and that makes a bridge across. I thought it was going to tell me about that hole being there if I didn't have it. Guess not. Found the diamond-shaped block. Fit the block into the tile. Statue looks very surprised. I don't know why I took that ladder down when I could have just jumped off that cliff. An explorer who sought the ink and gold ship. In the skeleton's hand is some kind of charm. Inside is a scrap of paper with this written on it. Father, please come back alive, none. When you find the gold ship, buy a crook, Sabbath. So that's not important. Actually, I could have moved that. That chest to the left there has a red jewel. Let's just take me back. Nope. Oh. It's also pretty nice that a bunch of enemies do not have contact damage. Well, I guess not a bunch, just like the stationary ones, but that's not typical. Jerk. Okay, yeah, that flying thing dropped health, and that what you see there, if you hold down the attack button and you press different directions, you do that. It is typically not useful. It's just a thing that you can do. Just freak out the game, I guess. There's something on the ground here. If you can move that gold statue, I can pass. If I can move that gold statue, I can pass. I was talking about that, like that gold head that was flying around at me. There's one that's just sitting there, and you can't reach it. So what do you do with something that you can't reach with your flute? Actually, I think it actually meant these. This is one of the few rooms where you do not get anything for killing the enemies. If I get too close to them, they wake up. That's probably... this will be fine. And they do not trigger these if they are awake. Stepping on a gold tile emits a sound. There are 4 gold tiles. Stand on each of the 4 tiles at the same time. Yeah, way ahead of you again. But now it's showing that they are switches. And those will hurt you if they fall on you. I'll get free Dan. And that move to pull stuff to you. No. The wind in the valley plays a melody. The statue seems to be singing. You've learned the melody of the wind. So, that move that Will has to pull stuff to him, that's not exclusive to him. They made a big deal about it being his thing, and I mean, technically it's still him when in another form, but yeah. Oh. An explorer who sought the Incan gold ship. He lost his life in the trap. Yeah, they made it seem like it was some unique thing that he could do, but all the forms he can take can do it. Okay, I am forgetting where I'm going. Okay, what's that? Down that long ladder. No, it wasn't. And he can't get through there. So it's down the one I could jump to. I can only jump to. No. I think it is. Yeah, this was it. This is what I was talking about a bit ago. The first one of those you encounter, it flies around and chases after you, and then the second one just sits there. And only Friedan can kill it. And enemies do not respawn. So that's why that room, we have to move the statues. They don't give you anything for killing them. Because they're just going to respawn. And I don't know why that one is just sitting there. Another herb. Probably gonna amass quite a few herbs in this game. Oh, I remember this. Ow. Actually killing every enemy for the power-ups is not entirely necessary. It makes the area easier, having more hit points and strength and all that. But when you kill the boss, all the power-ups up to that point, you just get. Which is part of the speed run. watched it once, and that's the only thing I really remember from it. Just that detail. Freedom doing that ability is a little more useful. Well, not ability, just the freaking it out. Because he actually has range to his attack. I think I gotta come back here as Will. Okay, this is the room. There's some kind of journal. Note about the Incas. They have no written language, they've left their legends and sound. I have succeeded in deciphering the Incan melody of the wind. Chant in the golden room. Does that mean to play the melody of wind? Okay. Oh yeah, so did I. This was... I played this so much growing up. Alright, I'm gonna change back to Will. And apparently you don't you don't actually have to play this tune to make the correct tile appear, as long as you know where it's at. But I don't know where it's at offhand. When touched by the echo of the flute, the golden block began to glow. Probably 100%, or at least 100% red jewels. Skip right through that text. We have the first boss fight. I don't know if it's possible to one-cycle him. It probably is. Almost damageless. Whenever he wants to become vulnerable, there we go. After the demon disappears, Will returns to his original shape. This is the ink and gold ship. Why do I feel like someone's here? Look, look, the king has returned. And he's much shorter. It's the king, you're safe. I'm the king? King, you're safe, now we can set sail. The queen is in her stateroom. Please show her that you're okay. It's a happy occasion. We have waited for you for such a long time. O king, looking around the ship, but I expect you're tired. Look around, then rest in this bed. Don't think I can get the red jewel here yet. No, I cannot. Why must we flee? It is our home. The mystic statue is in this box. Preparations are being made to set sail. Well, are you going to the crow's nest? You can watch the ship set sail. It's a mystic statue. One of the MacGuffins you gotta collect in this game. Through the darkness, a bright light is visible in front of the cave. As the ship set sail, that light represented the freedom we had just won. Good, you have returned safely. As you were told, until now I've been guarding the mystic statue of the wind. That's the statue you were awarded by the spirits. It's in the jewel box in the storehouse below. Look for yourself. The queen is still wearing the ring she got from the king. That's right. It's the ring he gave her when they were separated by the invaders. Since then, she has thought of nothing but him. No, short king. Look there, the ship is coming out of the cave. After living in darkness for so long, the brightness is like a new beginning. How can invaders come to destroy a world as beautiful as this? I don't know if she'll have a different dialogue, but I fell into a deep sleep and was pulled inside a dream. Mother? Look in the sky, the comet is so beautiful. After years and years, the comet approaches Earth, then recedes. Some say it's an unlucky star, some say it's a lucky star. What do you think? Lucky. Alright, then hope that the bad luck doesn't come. Will, I am always watching over you. Will, wake up. And no explanation for how any of these people got on board the ship. You were acting strange, so we followed you. Then we reached a strange town. Wait, don't call it strange. I was born there. It's invisible. I'd call that pretty strange. Will, you can't go on a journey without telling us. Since we're friends, we have to share good times and bad. You're back so late, the elder must have read your fortune. He said that you were floating alone on the sea. I was so surprised. I found a strange jewel on board the ship. I'll give it to you. Got a red jewel. Well, I'll go ahead and talk to everyone. I was surprised. Oh, it's you, Will. Don't scare me. I don't think anyone's up here, though. Just a skeleton that forces me to climb back down the ladder. That's the only red jewel here, and it is very missable. They perish waiting for the king's return. I can't stand anything that disrupts people's peaceful lives. The queen's mummy sleeps silently. There's a gold ring on her long, slender, bony finger. That ring must be one of the artifacts put on the ship. This is the most valuable of all the artifacts. Many people have lost their lives trying to get rich by finding this ring. I want the ring, it's so pretty, I really must have it. Have you no shame? You could be cursed. What? Maybe it belongs to Riverside. In this part of the ocean, there are fish that are as dangerous as, well, sharks. What? She adds a lot to the conversation. Are you okay? Why, that's Seth. It's coming from the deck. What happened to Seth? Something happened. Hey, it's Seth. The huge, enormous, giant fish ran into the ship. Sob. Seth fell in the water. Sob. He was swallowed. Gulp. Sob. What was that? Ah, I guess that fish again. We'll all be dessert. Stop crying and grab this, or you'll fall overboard. I remember this section taking a long time as a kid, but it's not really that long. You've just come to. I've lost everyone. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. You recover quickly, like a lizard's tail. I've read about being adrift, but I never thought it would happen to me. Disasters sometimes happen suddenly. Don't be upset. Don't think about the future. Let's just enjoy drifting. I'm starving. I'll have the meat I brought from the castle. We bit off some of the meat. It was better than any food we'd ever had. What are you doing? The poor fish. Beautiful. Even after seeing it all day, I still never get tired of it. I think this one I actually just have to wait. Every time I take a bite. Time passed slowly, with nothing to break the monotony. Kara just stared at the fish all day. Will couldn't stand it. He walked around on the raft and talked to Kara many times. I mean, it seemed like forever, but he could hear the march of time. I have a premonition. Help is coming. What? Something is drifting here. There's a letter in the jar. The contents read, "We are on a ship on our way to be sold as forced labor in an unknown land. If anyone reads this, please save us. Sam." My premonition. You said you wanted to be saved, but it's me who needs to be saved. Oh, I'm so starved. You should have caught that fish if you had. I can't hurt such a pretty fish. Are you saying it's better to starve? Raw fish gives me the creeps. I can't eat it. Besides, the fish is fighting to stay alive. Fish feel pain. Have you ever thought of how the fish feels? If you want to eat it, go ahead. I'm not going to eat it. Kira didn't say anything all day. A typical princess. She's such a bother. Drifting. First week, the school of fish. He reached the end of his rope. If he didn't eat more, he thought he would starve. My health is actually getting lower during this whole time, too. Well, sorry I talked to you that way yesterday. I'll try to eat the fish. I can't do anything if I starve. Only in peacetime can you refuse food you don't like. Just catch a fish, a good one. Happily, Kara ate some fish. And sometimes these monologues are actually him talking. Will found that he was starting to develop feelings for Kara. The stars are beautiful. If I were taller, I could reach them. Surely Lily and Lance are looking at the same star-studded sky. If I could talk to the stars, I could find out where everyone is. There seems to be one extra star near the constellation of Cygnus. Yes, that red star. Should we make a wish upon that star? I have a feeling it'll come true. Will, you close your eyes too. I hope for everyone's safety and for my father. You've been adrift for almost 3 weeks now. Hasn't your hair gotten a little long? Just a little. Laughs. Kara doesn't act like a spoiled princess now. If you told someone she was one of the island girls, no one would doubt it. It's terrible. What is that? There is water. There in the water. Maybe a shark? We could be eaten. What should we do? Spaz out. That's what we do. They're circling our raft, but they're not attacking. Let's think about this. I think this is just another wait one. I don't think I need to talk to her again. I've got it, they're not hungry. My grandpa told me that only humans attack living things when they're not hungry. Then what we're doing is not usual human behavior. We didn't eat fish until we were starving. That's right, they're going. Goodbye, sharks. I think this sequence is over soon. When I was in the castle, I loved watching the sunset. The sunset was so beautiful from the corridor of the castle. But now I've come to hate it. After the sun is set, the darkness comes. I thought I'd never see the sunrise again. But since you're with me, I see a beautiful sunrise every morning. With you by my side, I can even enjoy times like these. I've wanted to say the same things to you, but somehow the words just wouldn't come out. I just nodded, saying nothing. Suddenly, Will fell over, unconscious. And she's saying this, too. Will, what's wrong? Wake up, don't leave me here alone. He got scurvy. He'll be fine if he takes vitamin C. It's scurvy, a disease caused by long-term lack of vitamin C. Columbus's crew contracted it once, nothing to worry about. When it gets worse, the blood gets bad and the skin turns black. The gums bleed and the body starts decaying. Stop, I don't want to listen to such talk. Ha ha, I'm glad you're okay. But you know best, thank you. You should thank the dog outside. He found your raft and came to get me. Will, wake up. We've reached land, we're saved. Kara, where am I? We're at the home of the kind man who saved us. You've been tossing in your sleep. I kept putting the blankets on you, but you threw them off. This is the south outskirts of Oakton. The city of Phrygia is half a day to the north. If you're looking for your friend, you should look in a big town. You should thank the dog outside. Okay, that again. At any rate, let's go to Phrygia. I'm going to thank the dog. Come back when you're ready. A red jewel. This dog's name is Turbo. Isn't he cute? Well, let's go. Maybe we'll see Lily, Lance, and Eric. So they went to Phrygia. And that's the dog from Soul Blazer. And it's gotten pretty late, so once I get a save point in Phrygia, I'm going to call it a night. No, it's nice. What a great city. People who live in such a pretty place must have beautiful hearts. What a cute couple. Have you decided where you're staying tonight? No, not yet. We're looking for someone. Well, why not base your search here? It's settled. I'm exhausted. Don't you like it, Will? Let's go. I don't remember where the save point's at here. I think this is the jeweler. Yep. You've collected over 8 jewels. According to the list, your life power will be raised. Your strength is raised by 1. Yeah. I don't know why it called it strength. Because it was not strength. I was startled. Someone dropped from the ceiling. Thanks for showing me that impressive dive. I will give you something. Slap. Kids, if you do something this dangerous again, you'll be in big trouble. I might be in the inn. No, I know where it's at. It's in the back street. Never mind. So I'll go save, and then I will call the stream. Hit point jewel. So that is extra health. Found herbs. Maybe it's not the back street. Huh. Labor camp. No. Okay, I don't remember where it's at. Oh, yeah. Okay, it was kind of the back streets. Alright. I don't think I have it. Yeah. I will go ahead and say no. And rest a while. So you just disappear, and the music fades out and changes to something else, and it just sits here until you turn the game off. Right. So, this is what I'll be playing for probably a couple more streams. It's not too long, but it's yeah. I'm gonna say a couple of streams, but it probably won't be all of the last stream. So, anyways, that's it for now. Thank everyone for watching. Hope to see you next time. And I mentioned in my stream yesterday that I've been working on changing my schedule so that I have more time to stream, and I should also be starting earlier in the day. So, yeah, hope to see everyone next time. Hope you enjoyed the stream.